Alright, hello everyone. Am I recording on? Yes it is. I'm Crucified, this is the ORAS 1 versus 1 ladder tournaments. Today we have DEG versus Lancer, FR, France. So DEG qualified cycle 2, I believe? No, we qualified cycle 3. And they were some seed in the cycle, I don't know. I don't care too much, but anyway. So DEG was the 5th seed in playoffs, and Lancer is the 12th seed. That's what really matters, the season playoffs. The season ladder is like whatever. I mean, they're the same, but I digress. I'll actually talk about the game now. So, both of these players are kind of known for ORAS. Lancer's both a SM and ORAS player, and DEG's, throughout most of his the time that I've known him, been known for ORAS and Black White, but he's been getting into SS recently. So, yeah, I think this was one of the closest matchups in round 1, honestly. The predictions didn't reflect that, but I really think this matchup is close. So, from DEG we have Snorlax, Charizard, Gardevoir, and versus Dragonite, Clefable, Volcanion. So, looking at DEG's team, these are the same mons that Potato Chan used a lot on the ladder, but Potato Chan was using EQ Charizard and Icy Wind, Gardevoir with Encore. And the Snorlax he was using was Curse. We could be seeing the same thing from DEG, or he could have changed the sets. The sets on Charizard and Gardevoir are pretty variable. And then from Lancer, seems kind of cool. Could be Scarf Dragonite, could be Specs Dragonite. Volcanius typically runs Specs. Can't really tell. He doesn't really need much for Clefable. I think Clefable was maybe Specs maybe for Manaphy. Anyway, we see Volcanion picked here. This is pretty likely. This has a good matchup into this team. It low-key loses to Gardevoir. Well, it's a roll, but I see it lose more than win. So if this is Snorlax, it's gonna with Amnesia, it's gonna be Volcanion. Yeah, there's a mod going on in the background, so I was getting distracted by that. Sorry. I'll close that out so I can focus. DEG had to switch to mobile for Deimos. I feel like DEG is gonna win this matchup though. I think he just puts EQ. Oh, that did penis cock damage. that did nothing. I think that's still Specs, but Snorlax is fat. I wonder how if Lancer had anything for this, honestly. He might not have had anything. So it obviously made sense for DEG to pick it. This is his best chance versus... I think both Gardevoir and Snorlax low-key won. But Volcanion could have been Spadef, or he could have just not gotten the Hyper Beam roll and lost. So yeah, that goes up 1-0. DEG has a custom avatar because he has a lot of badges on Snowman.com and is probably on his way to getting more at their hands. My commentary was Ooga Booga for game 1, but I will step it up for game 2. Thought I have left the mock draft. I'm alone again. Next round, I'll probably start having people. I'll ask in Pepe Business. Or what's the name of the server right now? PB? Yeah, I'll ask in PB if people want to. Next rounds, probably. But yeah, so the winner of this game is gonna play the winner of James vs. Graft, which happens tomorrow, Sunday, December 19th. You can see the full bracket in the description. This will probably be one of the longer series that we have, round 1, considering DEG losses of electricity and both of these players generally take not like that. It just tends to pick every game. We'll probably see a bit of a break between this game as well, as DEG says he's getting on his computer again. It could have been Specs Clef for... I mean, most of the Clef sets that exist beat Manaphy because they all run unaware. Can't really tell. Kind of a cool team from Lancer, honestly. I'm kind of more sold on it being Scarf Dragon Knight. Lancer has 3 1v1 trophies, fun facts. He has 2 Premier Leagues and a World Cup. He won the most recent World Cup with Team South Europe, and he won PL with the team that I won PL with, actually. The Big Baller Barracudas. DEG still trophyless Pepe hands. Probably one of the best and most known 1v1ers to not have a trophy yet. Trophies don't mean everything, obviously, but I gotta find something to talk about between games. Other than that, I just drink water. After this, the Italians got their trophies from World Cup. Egg's one of the last people left. So yeah, we are still waiting. I could low-key pause the recording, but like, I mean, I don't edit my videos. I also don't open the damage calc, as is known. I'm gonna go back into the mock draft because I'm bored, so I can commentate the mock. Ryder went for 21. It's an overpay by about 7 times. Let's see. We just got norms. DEG. We see Mub's auction info in the middle of the bid. Fucking classic. Don't do that in the real draft, obviously. Alright, finally, game 2. Okay, so we see Tyranitar Charizard Superior from DEG versus Jellicent's Metagross Umbreon from Lancer. So, how does Lancer beat Charizard Mega Y? What? DEG hiding replays as per usual. So from DEG we see the Fire Rock Grass Core, pretty common. I'm gonna guess this is like bulky Charizard Mega X. It could be counter even. Probably not. It could be Charizard Mega Y, but I am kind of hesitant because there's a Serp. And then, so I guess I should talk about the heat that's on the screen. We have Jellicent, Metagross, Umbreon. Dude, none of these mons are seen. I don't really know what to say. I don't know how Lancer beats Charizard. I mean, it's Umbreon. I think Umbreon is set guessing. I think you can definitely beat Charizard Mega X with Umbreon, but I feel like with Charizard Mega Y, Umbreon just dies to Blast Burn. Or at worst, the Charizard Mega Y can just Air Slash flinch, and then you can obviously just click Solar Beam versus Jellicent. It might not kill, but Jellicent's also losing to Charizard Mega X. But I mean, I don't really see what Jellicent's gonna win. It's also worth noting that Superior Loki can also win, I think. Depends, because like I think Umbreon's run Moonlight, so that's gonna get PP stalled and Serp's gonna win. I think Tito's probably not coming out here. I mean, it could come out because if it's taunt, it can shut down Umbreon, and it'll probably be Jellicent. And Tyranitar Loki has chances to beat Metagross by just unless it's Hammer Arm, but you can click counter Loki and you can just live. But I don't know, it's not gonna come out. I'm expecting it's gonna be Charizard or Serp, and then I think it's gonna be Umbreon from Answer. So strange. We just I don't know how he beats Charizard still. I'm pretty confident that Serp defeats Umbreon though. Unless it's Rest Umbreon, but Rest Umbreon's gonna super bad at anything. I think it might be a smarter play for Dick to just go Serp. Especially if he's the Charizard Mega X like I thought he was on preview. We'll see. We have the Lake Trio theme from Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. I don't know if it's actually in Platinum too. I think it's just Diamond and Pearl. We have the 30-minute extended version, obviously. As I look back at the mock draft and wait for the picks to happen, I just think it's gonna be Serpent Umbreon. I don't really see anything. I don't. I mean, we can obviously see Charizard, but I think it's gonna be Serpent Umbreon. I think Serp is the safest mid-round. 31 denims. Yeah, it looks about right. How much did Ebook go for? This guy sucks. 16.5? Not bad. 2 female mons from Lancer. See? Metro Boom and Mega Rays bought other metagames room for 10.5. That seems not bad. Anyway, yeah, so we do see Serpent Umbreon. Makes sense. We'll probably see Serp sub in case of Toxic. I would sub in case of, or maybe I think Tech is also fine. But yeah, Deck subs. That did not break the sub. Super Predamos. That does break the sub though. See if this Umbreon somehow wins. I feel like there's no way that Umbreon's gonna win this. So Lancer was low-key 3-0. Yeah, it's Moonlight too. Moonlight's not winning at all. So yeah. The Lancer, I feel like, yeah, I don't know how you beat Charizard Mega Y. Maybe Umbreon is just max with death and just lives Charizard Mega Y. But, I won't question it too much. I don't agree with spamming Moonlight, but there's not really another one time. Yeah, that's good enough. So it probably did beat Charizard Mega Y. I'm not familiar with Umbreon and ORAS. I know it runs like the Z move in SM, but Super Spray. Yeah, that'll probably beat Charizard Mega Y. I don't know. I'm not gonna question too much, but Deck's gonna go up 2-0 here. Is this Leaf Storm plus? Oh, he's gonna. Well, Lancer's gonna Moonlight, so it's not gonna just Leaf Storm into Lucy isn't gonna kill. But this is very winning for Deck. I think even if he misses 6 Leaf Storms, he's gonna win by Cookie style. Oh, that fucking died? I guess my head counts are terrible. So that goes up 2-0. $sign chance. I don't know what this nickname is from Lancer. I hope my music isn't too loud. My music was a bit loud in the last video. The Solar Flare versus Earth River ones. I hope it's not too loud for this one. I tested audio, but I don't know how my voice changes when I'm not just doing the audio test. I wonder when there's so many mock drafts. They just do them for fun, which is like, you know, it's not a bad way to spend time, but you don't know who all the signups are. You don't have the managers that are just gonna self-buy, or they're not gonna be in the auction. So it's, you know, it's not really. I mean, mocks are never really representative of what's gonna happen, but they're just for fun, and they're fun. Game 3 final. Good. We see Heatran, Diancie, Hoopa, Unbound versus Bisharp, Camerupt, Slowbro. Okay. So we're seeing a Camerupt for sure from Lancer. Bisharp's not a Pokemon in ORAS, so, and it's not gonna come out. I mean, it could come out, sure, I guess, but I don't think it's ever coming out. Maybe it has some set. I don't know. Maybe it's Diancie, but you just go Camerupt. I think Camerupt always runs Earth Power. I mean, I think Ancient Power is still. I mean, no, you surely run like Fire Move plus Earth Power, because I know Lancer runs Yawn on Camerupt. No, LRXC made a set that's sub 3 attacks, but that's LRXC and this is Lancer. So I expect it to be Yawn sub and then 2 moves from Lancer. And then looking at Deck's team, this Hoopa could be Specs, I think. Well, like, any Hoopa, like, low-key wins the game, because they most commonly, like, Band carries Drain Punch for Bisharp, and then Specs can carry Focus Blast, I guess. And then if it's some other jank set, which it might be on this team, actually, isn't it probably... might be Scarf or AV. I think it's not Specs, actually. I was looking at the Greninja matchup. I think Specs can lose to Torrent. And can also lose to Torrent, but it's quite a bit harder. But Greninja is not in this game, so I digress. I think if it's Magnemize Diancie, it low-key beats Camerupt. Because you can just Mega Magnemize, and then click Diamond Storm, and then Camera clicking or Ancient Power probably isn't gonna win. But yeah, I don't see a world where Lancer is not clicking Camera here. This Camera probably wins. He might be worried about a Balloon Tram, and he has just dual stab coverage, doesn't have a rock move, so he can't break the balloon. And he loses that way. He could be worried about that and go slow roll, but there's also a Hoopa Unbound that kind of wins. I think Lancer's best chance, he's just gonna click his best chance versus Hoopa, which is Camera. Whoa, okay, so he was worried about what I said. Okay, so I think Lancer can maybe still win this matchup. Depends on this Hoopa set. If it's banned, this thing's dying. If it's some jank, maybe like AB or Roselli Berry or something like that, which is not going to be with Heat Ram, but could hypothetically still win this. So yeah, this was no rock move on Camera, so it lost to Heat Ram. Lancers to GG's, because this is a winning matchup for Hoopa Unbound. Okay. I'll leave that now. Okay, so DEG says, that would, maybe I don't win? Oh, Jesus. What's that, are you DEG? I mean, surely. I mean, DEG should not have said that. Like, what? I mean, you should at least just, like, you should just insta-click the super effective move. Okay, so this is either banned, it could, I guess maybe Scarf as well, and then like some AV set. Those are the only potential things. I mean, yeah, DEG should just click and find out, but does it not have a stab move? So you see the Mega T-Bolt 62. You see an Amnesia. Wow, Slobo wins. DEG has lost because he has no dark move on his super one. Oh my god. What? Did this just happen? Yeah, it did just happen, holy shit. Okay, so DEG needs to get a whoa rest. Alright. No paralysis. Yeah, so no para hacks can even happen because this is Rest Slowbro. Rest Slowbro's cool. Let's see if outstall some other stall, notably Registeel. And yeah, there's just a lot of. Oh wait, that did 33. You could get triple high roll. That's very, very unlikely. 32. He has some chances. He definitely has chances to get the triple high roll and win. But probably not happening. That's a very, very low chance. This is definitely Scarf. So yeah. There's no way AV. I mean, we'll see once it runs out of Thunderbolt compete, but mixed Scarf. Boy. Okay, so it was mixed Scarf. Without hyperspace? Alright. What other moves? What were the moves on this? Dunk shot? What? This is like actual such Pepe hands. I didn't talk about the dance. I mean, like I wanted to say this was banned because Ren matchup, but there's also the Gyarados matchup, which is specs, but could have also just been weakness policy, Trick Room, Diancie, which DEG likes. We saw a 34 there, damn. And DEG only has one. Yeah, the first one might have been a roll, which would have caused DEG to lose, but yeah. Yeah, it was mixed Scarf Hoopa. So I guess the lesson learned from this game is don't mix Scarf Hoopa. And just one choice spam, I guess. This is Garchomp magic is kind of imposter. I mean, I'm guessing it was like HPS or something. I don't know. Anyway, that game ends. So we just saw Slowbro Mega beat a Unbound only in the ORAS when we won ladder tournament. So still 2-1 DEG. Will we see Lancer reverse sweep, or will DEG win game 4 after the oopsie game? We'll find out in the next game. Hyperspace Horrors is actually like, this team is actually like using a random number generator in the pool to draft players. Alright, game 4. We see the game 1 team from DEG, where we saw the Custberry Snorlax, and we see Medicham, Genesect, Entei from Lancer. The Medicham can definitely win this game. Like, I think he's going Medicham as fuck. They actually, I don't think they run a move to hit Gardevoir or ORAS. They might. They might. Yes, they might. But so like Fake Out, HJK are forced, and then you can run a lot of different stuff. There's stuff like Sub, Ice Punch, Thunder Punch, Bullet Punch, but it's definitely gonna have Zen Headbutt as one of his moves. So probably defeats Charizard. It's like, I don't know. Depends on the Charizard. And it depends on the game's played, I think. But I'm not if I calced, I could like actually figure it out how that magic goes. I just know that some people say that Medicham like defeats Charizard. I guess if you run Rock Tomb, you're super win, I guess. I don't know. But he's not relying that on Medicham as his only Charizard beater because he has an Entei, Charizard. That's like his niche. I talked about that in the Solar Flare video. And we see a Genesect, probably Scarf because his speed tier is actually 0. And we see a Snorlax into a Medicham. This Snorlax, if he changes to Chople Berry, Lancer actually got owned, but I don't think that's the case. I think DEG just ran back the game 1 team that he won with. I did 22. Alright, jump kick going. Alright, so 2-2. Dude, they're getting reverse swept after losing Koopa Unbound versus Slowbro would be, oh my god. What a world that would be, man. Jesus. So yeah. I don't know. I don't know if that was DEG's best chance. It could have been DEG's best chance. You just hope for miss, and then if they go Entei trying to pick into the other two, then you win. Cause I don't know. Medicham runs Pokemon Poison Jab too. Loki has a lot of versatility. I mean, not really versatility, but you can run different moves to get different matchups. So yeah, that was cool. Cool game. I'm just gonna guess it was Scarf Genesect, but it doesn't matter. It wasn't gonna come out there. Because that is a 0-3. It's not a 0-3, but Entei is objectively better. So it's a 0-3. Dash Goliath. So 2-2. Lancer on the verge of reverse sweeping. 1v1. I should talk about 1v1 multi-agency tournament is in finals. So Chambers is close. I'm getting PM'd on Discord, so that is my bad. Sorry, I did not turn on my Do Not Disturb. I'll do that now. Okay, no more Discord messages. That was Dom being a Mexican. I'm not sure. Alright, game 5, here we go. We see DEG run back to game 2 team this time that had 2 3-0s, or 1. Yeah. I still don't understand the Charizard versus Umbreon matchup, but I assume Umbreon wins, but that's irrelevant. So, I'm guessing this is Charizard X. Just to say that at the start again. So we have Togekiss, Terrakion, Volcanion. Togekiss typically runs T-Wave, and whereas things like T-Wave, Air Slash, Roost, some other stuff. And you beat Charizard sometimes, and you do other stuff. You beat Charizard if it's not sub. Like, one reason that sub Charizard started becoming popular was because of Togekiss, because Togekiss was gaining a lot of steam in like some teams for it, but I forgot. I think it was literally was PO5, but I'm not sure. I think it was PO5 actually. There's other Togekisses that are on like Specs and stuff, but Specs and Scarf, but probably not what Lancer is gonna bring. So we see Terrakion and Volcanion's around at the team. Volcanion's probably Specs, and Terrakion has Band and Scarf. Probably Band. I don't know. This team's kind of slow though, so it could definitely be a Scarf Terrakion. In fact, maybe that's likely. Dude, who's CEO of Pepe Business? Dude, I am the CEO of Pepe Business, dude. What is this? That should be Miles. Anyway, so looking at the picks, we have Togekiss, Defeat Superior, and can sometimes win versus Charizard. Not sure if DEG is sub Charizard. Probably is sub Charizard on this team. But it's kind of impossible to guess with DEG's preview. Volcanion could come out. Volcanion can actually beat Tyranitar. Because, like, well, I don't think Rock Tomb does enough, and it can Steam Eruption Burn. But it loses to Surf. So that's, I don't know. It loses to Surf, it can beat Charizard. So it's kind of an iffy team. Yeah, I can't beat Charizard and Twitter, unless it's Counterzard. But there's a role. There's like Bantrack Stone Edge versus Counter Charizard is like 43% chance for the Stone Edge to kill, so it's in Counterzard's favor. Not sure if it's Counterzard, but it's a potential. Yeah, I don't know. This matchup is not good for DEG. I can't really predict where he's gonna go. I think you might go Tyranitar, honestly. I don't know. I don't know, dude. Because Lancer basically has like, so Togekiss beats 1.5, Track beats 2, Volcanion. Volcanion is such a weird pick here. I don't know. I'm pretty sure, I'm not counting that. I don't know if Specs Village Raid is close to it. I don't think it does. I would be shocked to see Volcanion come out, honestly. It's like probably not the best mid-ground that Lancer has. Crucify, did you include that deck as a... I did not. Okay, so we do see this, sir. Oh, we're gonna find out. I have just that. I just included that. The deck is in fact a Bolting Arrow. Wow, Flamethrower. Well, Flamethrower wins. I guess that is a fourth move that Specs Volcanion can run. I didn't consider that. They normally, I don't know, a lot of the Volcanions nowadays run like HP Ice, HP Electric, Max Defense, Cold Nature. But yeah, DEG did do the James where he just says after like a move is revealed, and he loses the game. That's also Scarf Volcanion bot. So it was Scarf Volcanion Bantarak, so he super lost. Yeah. Lancer defeats DEG 3-2 off the back of DEG being up 2-0 and then losing Hoopa Unbound versus Slowbro. So yeah. Thank you all. This probably won the game, by the way. I think this definitely was the reward. Thinking about it. Because I think DEG started X, which is generally not defeating Volcanion unless you're running a lot of Spida, which is not common, and probably is not going to be run on this team. So yeah, so congrats to Lancer for moving on to the next round, and that goes on to the losers bracket. Thank you everyone for watching, and